Welcome to the World Environment Day celebrations 2020 based on the theme biodiversity. Let me introduce myself to you. I am Dr. D. Swapnasri, Assistant Professor in Botany from KVR Government College, Women, Autonomous, Karnal. So today we are all gathered here to celebrate World Environment Day. The theme of World Environment Day 2020 is biodiversity, conserve biodiversity. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity is defined as the diversified distribution of life forms on the earth. So this biodiversity is nothing but a part of the nature. So here we already know that nature has four orders, namely material order, and then plant order, animal order and human order. Out of all these orders, material order is the non-living order, and all these three, plant order, animal order and human order, are the bio orders, that is living forms. So nature has taught us so many things which we should do and which we should not do. So let us discuss today about this nature, what it has taught, what is nature, what it has taught, and what we are doing as human order. So according to Albert Einstein, we still don't know 1,000th of 1% of what nature has revealed to us. So how can we define nature? Anything which is created by God is called nature. System is nothing but we, and surroundings is everything else. So here if you see the system in physical terms or thermodynamic terms, it includes nothing but system and surroundings. System is we and the surroundings are everything else other than we. Each and everything in this universe has a purpose. If it has a purpose, then definitely there must be some qualities about that particular creation of God that we can admire and learn from. So nature bestows us. Look outside. It's so pleasant. Sun smiling for you, trees dancing for you, birds singing for you, because I asked them all to wish you a very good morning. So it is calling us whenever we wake up. Nature calls us. And why it calls us? Why it wants to see outside? So sun is there, trees are there, birds are there, and all these are required and all these are waiting for us to wish us a very good morning. So nature not only nurtures all forms of life but is also ready to guide, teach and embrace those willing to tune into her ways. Nature not only beckons you to learn from her but also has sustained you in the ways you might have overlooked, like our mother. So nature is the exemplary interactive teacher which uses the technique of trials and errors. Mastering of any skill comes from repeated attempts. There is an eternity of lessons to be learned by observing nature in all of its glory and knowledge. So here nature has four orders. One is material order, second one is pranic order, and under pranic order again plant order, animal order and human order are there. So materialistic order includes all non-living forms like sun, moon, water and mountains, etc. So here if you see the sun is the giver of light, energy and seasons. How we should be when we are in a position of power is taught us by the sun. It is nothing but the leadership qualities. The leadership qualities are taught to us by the sun. When one is great or in a position of power, it is not necessary to take away all the limelight from all others all the time. Appreciating others not only add to that person's glory, it also makes others look forward to seeing you again. So here not only the leadership qualities, it shows equality and time management. It teaches us equality and time management. Sun shines equally for all the people. So what we have to learn? Treat each human being equally. Treat all life forms equally. Time management. Sun rises and sets at a particular time. So as a lecturer, I want to tell that we have to manage our classes in time and set our syllabus to complete in the prescribed time only. So these are the three qualities taught us by the sun. Be selfless as taught us by the sun, who gives us light and himself burn, with which the human race on earth could run, working sincerely without expecting anything in return. So these are the main qualities which we have to learn from the sun. Moon, we already know that moon is the bestower of calmness and cooling sensations. It changes its shape every day, that is, it is very fickle, but don't show sadness in its face. In any shape, it always looks smiling. It always happy and it is filled with love. It doesn't matter that it is faced with a change everything every single day. It still inspires hope and love in us. So if you see, all the phases of the moon are nothing but the smiling positions. Smile is look cooling system of the heart, sparkling system of the eyes, lighting system of face, relaxing system of mind. So my dear friends, we have to activate all our systems and we must be always keep on smiling. Coming to the mountains, mountains teach us value of great worth. Always remain down to earth. However higher you rise, always your mother earth you prize. Let sky be your target, but you stand on the earth, never forget. So though you are going to reach the heights of the sky, you should not forget that we are standing on the earth. Water. Coming to the water, water we all know that it is the elixir of life, and if ocean teaches the great quality of water, live life with humanity. So we have to live our life with humanity. Don't be proud of your richness and beauty. It spreads in the world the message of love and unity by giving everything to everyone without any partiality. So these three or four are the material orders. So sun, moon, mountains and water. They taught us most of our communication and personal skills. Next, trees. Coming to the trees. Trees are included under plant order, or the second order of nature is plant order. Trees are the nature's ardent helpers. They are the givers of oxygen and health. They provide shade and shelter to all other life forms. It never knowingly harms anybody. So trees never harm anyone. It feeds the hands that hurt it, whether one pelts it for its fruits or cuts it for the wood. One should learn the qualities of patience and forgiveness from trees. So tolerance from trees we gain. It stands firmly even in scorching heat and stormy rain. Grow lovely flowers and healthy fruits even in pain. So next quality is forgiveness. So how much harm we do to it, still it forgives us and gives us everything what we require and thus wins the heart of all other life forms. This life is too short, my dear friends. So please forgive everyone and won as many hearts as possible. Coming to the next order of nature, animal order. So many animals are there from whom we have to learn so many things. So animals taught us so many things, and we are the human beings. The human beings are the knowledgeable animals. We think as if we are the knowledgeable animals, and with our over knowledge, we are destroying the all other three orders of nature. So here I have quoted a few which are the most essential qualities for the humankind. Ants. From ants we have to learn hard work and teamwork. Camel. From camel, adaptability has to be learned. That is, whatever the conditions are, whether they are positive or negative, we have to get adapted. Best example is now we are going to adapt better for corona in these lockdown days. So adaptability is the best technique or the quality which we have to acquire. So this is taught us from the camel. Pet animals, they are very faithful and generous with human beings. So hard work, teamwork from ants, adaptability from animal camel, and faithfulness and generosity from pet animals are the few attributes which we have to acquire for the proper mankind. So now let's memorize. So now we have discussed about the three orders of nature. One is material order, second one is plant order, and third one is animal order. Now these three are in equilibrium with one another. So let's memorize what we taught from them. Sun. Sun teaches us equality, time management, and leadership qualities. From moon, we have to learn smiling, hope, and love. From mountains, though sky is our target, always remain down to earth is the quote which we have to know. And from the water or oceans, we have to learn that treat everyone without partiality, though how beauty or you are, and spread your love and unity with all other life forms. Trees. The patience, tolerance, and forgiveness we have to learn from trees, and the faithfulness, teamwork, adaptability, and generosity are taught us by animals. So these are all the attributes or the communication skills or the personality development skills which we need at the utmost time. So here I have quoted a few sentences. Environment says pollute me not, Mother Earth says crumble me not, plant says cut me not, animal says hurt me not, nature says forget me not. So dear friends, let all of us say live and let others live. So once again repeat with me, live, we live and let others live, because everyone has a personality, every personality has a potentiality, every potentiality has an attitude to develop one's own skills. No one is lesser, no one is higher. So this we have to remember. So no poison can kill a positive thinker. Similarly, no medicine can cure a negative thinker. So think positively always. So thinking positively will help us to improve ourselves. So here I want to share my views. Golden are the days where I read, I played, and I enjoyed with the surroundings, and polluted are the days where I fear to enter into my surroundings. So think once, where are we? Are we in a polluted world or in a pure world? So all the four out of four orders of nature, all the three orders without human order, they are maintaining in the equilibrium. Now this comes into picture. Human order is the smallest order of nature. Though it is the smallest order of nature, it is controlling and it is disturbing the equilibrium of all these three orders of nature. That's why we are facing so many calamities nowadays. So in order to maintain equilibrium of the ecosystem, stability of the ecosystem, all these four orders must be in equilibrium. So if you conserve biodiversity, biodiversity conservation is nothing but protecting the life forms. So if you protect the life forms, you will be protected. Nature says saves if you save the nature. So here what I want to tell is, so let us uh, all together fondle a tree, caress the petals of a flower, smell the air, because nature loves to flirt with all our senses. So, dear friends, what I have to say today is if you maintain the equilibrium of four orders of nature, then the ecosystem will be in stability. So in order to maintain the stability of the ecosystem, and in order to get rid of all these natural calamities, we must care for all the other three orders of nature. So we are living along with the three orders. We are not aloof from all these three orders. So as human beings, let us take a oath that we should not forget our nature, and we should live, and we should let allow others to live. That means along with us all the diversified life forms and the material order should be in stability, that is in equilibrium. So if all these four orders are in equilibrium, then we can easily say that our ecosystem is in stability. Otherwise, if any material order or plant order and animal order, if anything gets disturbed, the stability of ecosystem is disturbed. So let all of us join together uh, to celebrate World Environment Day 2020, and let us take an oath that we conserve and protect biodiversity. So all life forms should be with us, and we must live, we must survive with all those life forms. Then only the nature is in stability of or equilibrium. So with these few words, I would like to thank all of you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.